Hello, welcome to today's class. My name is Frank Moore of MTech Consults Computer Science at Universal States. In today's class, we are going to look at use of rank function on pivot tables, charts, pivot charts, and Microsoft Excel. And join me in today's class and to understand effectively how to make use of rank function
Alright, so we are going to start learning with rank now. So rank is how do you place people position in class. So we understand how positions are being placed. So we are going to use the function rank, the formula rank. So as usual, I will start with equal sign and equal to rank. I prefer to use the rank, not rank equation or rank average. So I prefer to use this. So it has three arguments: number, reference, and order. So for the number, I'm going to use the same number that I have here. I'll give you a comma, which is actually D2 to D11. And for the reference, I want to also use the same number as reference. So I'm going to include it here, which is D2 to D11 with comma. So for the order can either be 0 or 1. So 0 means descending, 1 means ascending. So what it means is that if I'm saying 0, that means the highest value will become first, the next to the highest value. So it's actually coming down. That is why it's descending. So I'm going to say 0 here. Alright? So I will close it. Close the bracket, hit enter. So among these values, this person came third. Alright? So, but this is not, may not be totally right, because if I use the fill handle to get the rest position, I will notice something. Now it's saying that 45, 42 is first, 55 is first, and so why is that possible? It's actually possible because my range changed from here. After the first range, which is D2 to D11, and then I get to the next cell, I have D3 to D12. So it has removed whichever score that is in D11. So I get to the next one. Instead of starting from D2, it rather started from D4. So that means there's a problem. I need to lock my selection so that my range doesn't change. Because the range I have here, when I get here, I'm seeing different range. My range is actually changing as I'm moving down progressive, but I need to lock it so that it will just be within this range. Okay, so to lock it, I will attach a $sign before the alphabet. So I put $sign, $. So $D, or simply put the same thing here. $D. Dollar, just to lock my selection, $. So when I've done that, now if I go back to use my fill handle, I will notice that my selection has been locked. So it has been able to pick it up very well, telling me that the first person here is actually from this state, and the Zane that came first with first position, and second position is 82, and we can actually see that it is right. So if you look here, you see that my range is no more changing because I have locked my selection. But still, there's still another way I could have done that without locking my selection. That means I have to format my work as a table. So what you can do now is I have to rename these sheets. Right click on it, go to rename, and I can call it class. So I can import what is in class to this sheet form. Alright, so the data I have here, how do I import? I have to call on this cell A1 in class into cell A1 here. But it will not be so easy for me to do that because I have A1 here. So how can I do that? So what I do is I will call it with the class name equal to class. The name of the class is actually class. Class exclamation because it's closed, so I need to shout class exclamation A1. So I'll be able to bring what is in A1 to that. So let me just make sure that, alright, so name is in A1, I brought it to it. I'm going to end at 11. So I take it to 11, and then I can take it sideways. So I've actually ended up importing that data. Alright, so I can have rank here. Alright, so what I will do in this place now is to put this as a table. So I'm going to select my document or my worksheet and then format as a table. Go to format as a table and choose any table design of my choice. And then select my table as headers. That is cool.
So when did you go?
So now I'm going to repeat that formula again. I'm going to write the formula again. I say equal to rank. Now if I select this, you see the way I now have it within scores, arrays of scores, because I'm actually using a formatted table. I use the arrays of scores again, and then I will say 0. Just the same thing, but in this case, because I'm working with a table, so I don't actually need to put any $sign to lock any selection, so I hit enter. So that will simply, now another advantage it has is I don't actually need to use fill handle to drag. If I'm working with a table, everything is going to come out without my use of fill handle. In most cases, but not actually in every case. And I can easily sort from here. Say sort from smallest to largest, so you can arrange the names. So you can see that Zane is first. You can actually format my numbers very, very well, so that I'll be able to see stuff clear. So format, row height can be 25, and then column width, I can make the column width to be 20. So our values are now very, very nice. So I can see first person in class, second, third, fourth, fifth, seventh, eighth, ninth. So in a case, assuming that I have two people scoring the same mark, like here, I have two people on 55, 55, so they are giving the same score, the same grades or rank. That means there is nobody in the class that will be 7th, since two people are on the same score. So that's it. Thank you for listening, and meet you in the next class.